Be me. 29 years old, work as a veterinary technician at a 24-hour emergency animal hospital. Night shift life, sleep during the day, awake when normal people are unconscious. It's honestly perfect because I'm an introvert who hates small talk. My coworkers are cool, we get along, but we're all exhausted zombies most of the time. Been single for 2 years after my last relationship imploded spectacularly. She cheated on me with her yoga instructor, classic story, very original. Decided to focus on work and my cat. Relationships are too much drama. One night around 2 a.m., this girl rushes in carrying a screaming parrot. The parrot is literally screaming profanities at full volume. Help! My bird won't stop swearing and I think something's wrong. The parrot looks at me and screeches, "Go to hell!" Fantastic. A potty mouth bird emergency. I take them to an exam room, try to assess the situation. How long has he been doing this? About 3 hours. He's usually asleep by now, but he just started screaming. Examine the parrot. His name is apparently Captain, according to the paperwork. Captain tells me to shove it while I'm checking his wings. Turns out Captain ate part of a chocolate bar someone left out. Chocolate is toxic to birds. This is actually serious. We need to keep him overnight for observation and treatment. The girl looks panicked. She's wearing pajama pants and an oversized hoodie, clearly rushed here. Is he going to be okay? I just got him last month and I'm still learning how to take care of birds. He'll be fine. We caught it early, but he needs to stay here for monitoring. She fills out paperwork. I notice her hands are shaking. Her name is Veronica, according to the forms. First-time pet emergency? Is it that obvious? You're wearing 2 different socks. One is inside out. She looks down at her feet, realizes she's wearing 1 fuzzy sock and 1 ankle sock. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I just panicked when he started screaming. It's kind of cute how worried she is about a bird that keeps insulting everyone. He's in good hands. You can call in the morning for updates. Thank you so much. She looks at my name tag. Thanks for helping, Captain. She leaves. I get back to work stabilizing the foul-mouthed parrot. Captain spends the whole night telling me my haircut is trash and I suck. Birds are wonderful creatures. Next morning around 8 a.m. when my shift is ending, Veronica returns. She's dressed now, jeans and a sweater, hair in a ponytail, looks way more put together. Actually really pretty now that she's not in crisis mode. How's Captain doing? He's stable, still swearing, but his levels look good. You can take him home this afternoon. She looks so relieved she might cry. Thank God, I was so worried all night, couldn't sleep. We chat while I finish up paperwork. She's a graphic designer, works freelance from home, got Captain from a rescue. The rescue said he was vocal, but they didn't mention he had the vocabulary of a sailor. Previous owner probably taught him parrots remember everything. Do you want coffee? I'm running on fumes here and need something strong. There's a pot in the break room, help yourself. It's basically tar, but it works. She laughs. Perfect, strong coffee is the only coffee. She picks up Captain that afternoon. My coworker handles the discharge because I'm asleep. Think that's the end of it. Just another patient, another worried owner. Wrong. 2 weeks later, Veronica's back with Captain. What happened now? He got into my art supplies and ate some paint. Jesus Christ, this bird is trying to die. How does he keep getting into things? I don't know. I thought I was being careful. We treat Captain again. He's going to be fine, but seriously, this bird needs supervision. You need to bird-proof your apartment. Captain is clearly on a suicide mission. I've been trying. He's like a toddler with wings. I give her a list of bird safety tips. She looks overwhelmed reading it. Look, if you want, I can come by and help you set up some safety measures. Why did I just offer that? That's not normal. I don't make house calls. Really? That would be amazing. I'll pay you for your time. No need, just buy some proper bird supplies and I'll help you set them up. We exchange numbers so she can text me when she's free. My coworker raises an eyebrow when Veronica leaves. That was smooth, offering house calls now. What? I'm helping with bird safety. Sure you are, and I'm dating a millionaire. Shut up, this is purely professional bird concern. Few days later, Veronica texts me asking when I'm free. She responds with her whole schedule, very detailed. We set up a time for me to come over after my shift. Show up at her apartment. It's a cozy studio with art supplies everywhere. Paintings on the walls, some finished, some in progress. It's actually really cool. Captain is in a huge cage near the window, screams, "Intruder!" when he sees me. He remembers you, Veronica says nervously. Yeah, fondly apparently. We spend 2 hours bird-proofing the apartment, moving art supplies to locked cabinets, securing windows, checking for hazards. Veronica's following me around, taking notes on her phone. I feel so stupid. I should have known all this stuff. Don't beat yourself up. Bird ownership is a learning curve. Captain is just accelerating it, she laughs. And damn, she has a nice laugh. We order Chinese food while working. She insists on paying since I'm helping. End up talking for hours about random stuff. She tells me about her design work, mostly does logos and branding for small businesses. It's not glamorous, but I like being my own boss, set my own hours. Plus, you can work in pajamas. Exactly. Though sometimes I forget to change and answer the door looking like a goblin. We're getting along really well. Conversation flows naturally. She shows me her portfolio. Her work is genuinely impressive. These are amazing. You're really talented. Thanks. It's satisfying when clients actually like what I make. I leave around midnight. She walks me to the door. Thanks again for all the help. Captain is lucky to have you as his vet. Vet tech, not a vet, but you're welcome. Drive home wondering if that was just friendly or if there was something more. Probably just friendly. I'm reading too much into basic human kindness. Week goes by. Veronica texts me photos of the bird-proof department. Captain hasn't poisoned himself in 7 whole days. New record. We start texting regularly, just random memes and bird updates. She sends me photos of Captain destroying toys she bought him. $60 toy, he demolished it in 10 minutes. I'm going broke. Captain is surrounded by toy carnage in the photo, looking very pleased with himself. It's hilarious. Another week passes. Veronica asks if I want to grab coffee. I know you probably sleep during normal hours, but thought I'd ask. Actually, my schedule is flexible enough to make it work. We meet at this cafe near my place. She's already there when I arrive. Ordered me an iced Americano because you mentioned you like strong coffee. That's weirdly observant. I mentioned that once in passing. We talk for 3 hours. Coffee gets cold. Neither of us cares. She tells me about growing up in a small town, moving to the city for art school. My parents wanted me to be a teacher, stable job with benefits. But you chose the starving artist route? I'm not starving. I'm moderately hungry at worst. I tell her about vet tech life, the weird emergencies, the heartbreaking cases, the wins. How do you handle the animals that don't make it? You focus on the ones you save, like dramatic parrots who eat everything. She smiles. Captain does keep life interesting, even if he's expensive. We're having a moment here and I'm trying not to overthink it. Walk around the neighborhood after coffee, end up at a park. Sit on a bench watching people walk their dogs. Do you have any pets besides working with them? She asks. I have a cat. His name is Professor. He's gray and judgmental. You named your cat Professor? He looks distinguished and he judges all my life choices. It fits. She's cracking up, wants to see photos, show her my camera roll, which is mostly Professor looking disappointed. He's perfect. Does he actually judge you, or are you projecting? Both, definitely both. We're laughing. An older couple walking by smiles at us. Sun is setting. The park is getting that golden hour glow. I should probably head home. Need to sleep before work. Yeah, of course, thanks for hanging out. We hug goodbye and it lasts maybe a second too long to be just friendly. Drive home wondering what the hell is happening to me. Text my best friend about the situation. So there's this girl with a suicidal parrot. And you like her? Maybe. I don't know. We hung out and it was really nice. Ask her out properly, see what happens. What if she's not interested and I ruin this friendship? What if she is interested and you never find out? She has a point. A few days later, Veronica texts asking if I want to see a local art exhibition. There's a gallery show this weekend, thought you might like it. This feels like a date, but I'm not completely sure. Sounds good. When? We plan for my next night off, meet at the gallery. It's a small local place featuring emerging artists. Veronica knows half the artists, introduces me to everyone. This is my friend who saves birds for a living. Not technically accurate, but close enough. We walk through the exhibition. She explains techniques and styles. See how they use negative space here? Makes the subject pop. Talks about composition and color theory. I'm just nodding along. Am I boring you with art talk? Not at all. I like hearing you explain stuff. You get really animated. She blushes slightly. I get nerdy about art, sorry. Don't apologize, it's cute. Did I just say cute out loud? She's smiling though, so apparently that was okay. After the gallery, we grab dinner at a Thai place nearby. Conversation is easy. We're laughing about Captain's latest antics. He learned to whistle the intro to that one annoying song, you know the one. Oh no, which one? She whistles a few notes. It's definitely that song everyone hates. I'm so sorry for your suffering. I created this monster by playing music near his cage. We're the loudest table in the restaurant, don't care. Walk her to her car after dinner. It's late, streetlights are on. I had a really good time, she says. Me too, we should do this again. Definitely. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. Is this the moment? My phone rings. It's work. Emergency incoming. Sorry, I have to take this. It's bad. Building fire, family brought in their pets. Multiple critical cases. I have to go in. They need everyone available. Of course, go. Text me later. Rush to work, spend the next 8 hours helping with burn victims and smoke inhalation. We save most of them, it's exhausting but worth it. Get home at 5 a.m. completely drained. Check my phone. Veronica texted, "Hope everything's okay at work, you're a hero." Followed by, "No pressure to respond, just wanted you to know I'm thinking about you." That's really sweet. Too tired to respond properly, just send a thumbs up emoji. Immediately regret the thumbs up, that's so lame. She responds with a heart emoji. Okay, maybe the thumbs up was fine. Pass out, sleep until 3 p.m. Wake up to another text from Veronica. "Captain knocked over my coffee onto my laptop. Send help." Is the laptop okay? "It's dead. I'm currently having a breakdown." "Do you have backups of your work?" "Yes, thank God, but I needed that laptop for a deadline tomorrow." Feel bad for her. She sounds stressed. "Want me to come over? I can't fix laptops, but I can provide moral support and coffee." "You don't have to do that." "I want to. I'll be there in 30. Show up with coffee and donuts." She looks frazzled. Hair in a messy bun, wearing paint-stained sweatpants, eyes tired. "You're a lifesaver." Captain is in his cage looking proud of his destruction. "Bad bird," Veronica scolds him. "Bite me," Captain responds. Spend the afternoon helping her figure out a solution. She borrows a laptop from a friend. I help her set it up and transfer files. She works frantically for hours. I make coffee runs and keep her fed. Finally finishes the project at 11 p.m. Submits it with an hour to spare. "I made it! Oh my God, I actually made it!" She's collapsed on the couch in relief. "What would I do without you?" "Probably cry more and eat more donuts." Fair assessment. We're sitting on her couch, laptop finally working. Crisis averted. "I owe you big time," she says. "You don't owe me anything. That's what friends do." Is that what we are, friends? Oh shit, is she friend zoning me or asking if we're more? I mean, I'd like to be more than friends if you're interested. There, I said it, cards on the table. She's smiling. "I was hoping you'd say that." "Really? I thought I was being so obvious. I thought you were just being nice." We're both laughing at how oblivious we've been. "So can I take you on an actual date? Like official, no ambiguity?" "I would love that." Lean in and kiss her. It's soft and sweet and perfect. Captain screams finally from his cage. We pull apart laughing. "Did your bird just comment on our relationship? He's weirdly invested in my love life." We spend the rest of the evening cuddled on her couch, help her finish her deadline work, order pizza, watch terrible reality TV. "This is nice," she says, head on my shoulder. "Yeah, it really is." Drive home around midnight, feeling like I'm floating. Professor judges me when I get home, knocks my keys off the counter. "Don't look at me like that. I'm allowed to be happy." He meows disapprovingly and walks away. Next few weeks are amazing. We're officially dating. Go on actual proper dates, museums, restaurants, hiking trails. She meets my coworkers when she picks me up from work one night. They all immediately love her and tease me endlessly. "So that's Bird Girl. Her name is Veronica." "Sure, but Bird Girl is more fun." I meet her art friends. They're a chaotic group, but really welcoming. "So you're the vet tech who keeps saving Captain." "Someone has to. He's determined to die in creative ways." Months pass. We're disgustingly happy together. She starts staying over at my place. Professor tolerates her presence. "I think your cat hates me," she says after Professor hisses at her. "He hates everyone. You're not special. It's actually a good sign." How is that good? He only hisses at people he thinks will stick around. Strangers get ignored. She brings Captain over sometimes. Him and Professor have a Cold War situation. Captain insults Professor. Professor plots bird murder. I referee. "Our pets are going to kill each other," Veronica observes. "Nah, they're just establishing dominance. Give it time." Eventually they reach a truce, mostly ignore each other. Year into dating, we're talking about moving in together. "My lease is up in 2 months, she mentions. "You could move in here? Place is big enough for both of us and our chaos pets." "You sure? That's a big step?" "I'm sure. I want to wake up next to you every day, even if Captain screams us awake." She moves in. It's chaotic at first. Her art supplies take over the spare room. Captain's cage goes in the living room. Professor is not thrilled about the changes, but adapts. We fall into routines. She works during the day. I work nights. We overlap in evenings, have dinner together, watch shows. It's domestic and comfortable and exactly what I wanted. Another year passes. We're celebrating our 2-year anniversary. I've been planning this for months. Bought a ring. Have a whole thing planned. Take her to the park where we had to one of our first real conversations. It's sunset. The lighting is perfect. She's taking photos of the scenery. "This is beautiful. Thanks for bringing me here. There's actually something I want to ask you." She turns around. I'm down on one knee. Her hand goes to her mouth. She's already tearing up. "We met because your bird tried to eat chocolate and poison himself, and I fell for you somewhere between bird-proofing your apartment and coffee dates. You make me laugh every day. You support my weird schedule. You're my best friend. Pull out the ring. Will you marry me? She's nodding before I even finish the question. Yes, absolutely yes. Put the ring on her finger. She tackles me in a hug. We're both crying and laughing on the grass. I can't believe you proposed at sunset like a Hallmark movie. I wanted good lighting for the photos. You're ridiculous and I love you. Go home engaged. Tell our pets the news. Captain screams, about time. Professor knocks a cup off the counter in what I choose to interpret as celebration. Call our families. Everyone's excited. My mom cries happy tears. Her dad threatens to give an embarrassing speech at the wedding. Dad, we literally just got engaged. I'm preparing early. We plan a small wedding, just close family and friends. Decide to have it at a botanical garden, outdoor ceremony, lots of flowers. Should we bring Captain? Veronica asks while planning. To our wedding? He's the reason we met. He deserves to be there. He'll scream during the vows. Probably, but it'll be memorable. We actually bring Captain to the wedding in a travel cage with a bow tie. The ceremony is beautiful. Everyone we love is there. When the officiant asks if anyone objects, Captain screams, "Get on with it." Everyone bursts out laughing, including us. I think that's my cue to kiss the bride, I say. Kiss my wife while our bird heckles us. Reception is perfect. Dancing under fairy lights. Professor somehow ended up there too. My mom brought him because he should see his dad get married. Professor sits in his carrier judging everyone. First dances to some indie song Veronica loves. This is perfect, she whispers. You're perfect. We're both sappy and I love it. Her dad does give an embarrassing speech about her childhood. She once tried to dye the dog pink for an art project. Dad, please. Everyone's laughing. It's chaotic and wonderful. End of the night, we're exhausted and happy. Go to our hotel, leave the pets with family, lying in bed as a married couple. Can't believe we're married. Can't believe it started with a bird emergency at 2 a.m. Best emergency ever. She's already half asleep, smiling. Love you, she mumbles. Love you too, Mrs. Bird Mom. Love you too, Mr. Bird Dad. Fall asleep tangled together. Wake up to texts from friends sending photos from the wedding. There's one perfect shot of us kissing while Captain photobombs in the background. This is going on our wall, Veronica declares. Absolutely, it's perfect. Honeymoon is 2 weeks at a beach resort. We don't bring the pets. Her friend Bird sits Captain. Call me if he tries to die again, she tells them. He'll be fine for 2 weeks. Captain does try to eat a plant while we're gone, but survives. Come back tanned and relaxed and ready for married life. Our apartment is chaos with 2 people, 2 pets who barely tolerate each other, and art supplies everywhere. But it's our chaos and I wouldn't change anything. Sometimes I think about that night she rushed in with a screaming parrot. If Captain hadn't eaten chocolate, we never would have met. We should send Captain a thank you card, I joke one night, for almost dying multiple times. For bringing us together, she laughs. He'd probably eat the card. Years later, we're still happy, still chaotic. Captain is still alive despite his best efforts. Professor is old and grumpy but healthy. We've added more pets, a dog named Toast who's the sweetest idiot alive. Veronica's art career took off. She has gallery shows now. I got promoted to senior vet tech, train new people. Life is good, really good. We still joke about our origin story. Remember when you offered to bird-proof my apartment? Remember when you thought I was just being professional? We were both so oblivious. Worked out though. It really did. My face when a suicidal parrot brought me my wife and I almost missed it. That feeling when you marry the girl whose bird you saved and the bird attends the wedding.